A new ban list has been announced for Master Duel. We're going to get right into it. And whatever the ban list is, we're going to have a $2,000 tournament qualifier using the new ban list this Saturday on twitch.tv/Decade, plus new leaks. Now, going into this, I didn't have a ban list prediction like last time. My last prediction was this, and the Nadir Servant, that pretty much happened, and the Shizus got hit besides the Kelbeck. They didn't hit the Sprite deck, they didn't hit Branded, and they didn't hit Tearlament because they were still in the shop. So hopefully, now that Tearlament's not in the shop anymore, they're willing to hit Tearlament at least a little bit. Now, going into this ban list, the tier list is looking like this. Tearlament's been trending downward, but I still believe it is the sole best deck and deserving of a hit if we're going to be balancing out the meta. And Sprite's been climbing with Melfi. Branded's also been climbing with the new Branded support. And this is what the tier list looks like. So now let's hop into, boom. Oh, okay, right away. Metaverse from 2 to 3. I should have talked about this last time when the Metaverse went from 1 to 2, because this now means that you could play Trap Trick. I think I brought it up. Trap Trick is going to be able to banish a copy of Metaverse from your deck and then set another copy from your deck, which was not possible with only one Metaverse. So that's, you lost Terraforming and then you gained one Metaverse, but you also gained +3 Trap Trick if your deck depended on the field spell. Now, let's keep on going. I'm not trying to defend Terraforming being banned. I still think that kind of sucks, but let's keep on going. Okay, that's it for being released. Semi-limited. Branded Fusion from 3 to 2. Oh my. You see at TCG, it is at 3. Well, Japan does not like Branded for some reason. They have it at 1, and Japan's the one running the ban list here. So let's click on this real quick and see what's been going on. Why are they doing this now? And a crazy thing is that, look, we have a fresh guide here. Thank you, Vector. This is an ultra rare card. So we keep having this theory that if they could avoid the ultra rare card, they'll hit other cards, which is why I predicted Branded Opening going to 1. Or they could have even put Aliber to 1. All of these other options before hitting Branded Fusion. And as you can see, the new icon on the top right of the cards, these are now the new ways to play Branded. Serenir, different than the other Bestials as other decks are playing them. This has actual synergy with the deck, sending your Branded card from the deck to the graveyard. You got Cartesia with the quick effects, Fusion Summoning, the Bestial Lubellion setting up your Branded Beast and your Regained, and even your Branded Lost. So yeah, the deck got a bit of a boost, and you also had the brand new Grangranol, brand new Rinbrum. This is a head scratcher because all these new Branded cards are still in the shop. So you would think that they would not want to nerf the deck while they're still selling cards for the deck, but they're nerfing a card that's not in the shop. I don't know. Wouldn't this turn off people from wanting to further spend on the new cards? But technically, this card was fair to hit because it is not in the shop. The timing is interesting because I was thinking they would maybe hit this before these new cards come out. Now it almost seems kind of scummy, right? They were not going to hit it with the previous ban list, and then you buy the cards for the Branded deck, and then after most of you have already bought it, they now hit the card. Okay, sure. It is tier 2, though. Interesting. Wow. I didn't think that they were deserving of a hit, really. Okay. Jet from 3 to 2. I thought this was going to be the last ban list, but instead, they hit Sprite Blue to 2. Now, both are at 2. Let's look at the deck real quick. Jet to 2. We're looking at Sprite. And yeah, Blue to 2, Jet to 2, Starter to 2. And some people were theorizing that maybe Elf would get banned because it is banned in TCG, banned in OCG. And we can't really say because it's ultra rare it would not get banned. But, maybe that we could still hold on to that copium, because if I have 3 copies of Elf and you ban it, now I get 3 ultra rares of anything in the game, and maybe that is the line they want to draw, where they are willing to, our third Branded Fusion will now be whatever we want, but you're not getting 3 free cards of anything. Maybe that could be the case. So whittling them down, and it's worth noting, OCG limited to 1, OCG limited to 1, OCG limited to 1, like across the board. That is insane. They're coming for your sprites. Now, let's keep on going. Let's go, go, go. Swap Frog from 3 to 2. Did I not see that on the breakdown? It's right there. Oh, no. The Frog, okay, 96%. If we click on tournaments, it is 100%. 100% of tournament topping decks. And, you know, this is a DLM Pro feature, but if you scroll down, you could see the tournament topping deck list. This is not a pro feature. You all could see this. They're all playing the Frog. They're all frogging it up. And if you wanted to, you could type in Swap Frog. You do this with any deck here. And then you will click on the card and you could search for decks not using it. And you would see that none of the recent tournaments are not using it. Interesting. Wow, wow, wow. And yeah, the best way to play the deck, pretty much 80% plus. They're playing the Melfi version, which is just an easy access to Herald of the Arclight, which has been a really good strategy against Tearlament because it ensures that any monster sent from the hand or deck to the graveyard gets banished instead. And also it has its Omni Negate. Now, its stats are small, right? So it's easy to attack over, then make your plays main phase 2, but you can't do that because they're very easily making Avermax, which makes it so you can't attack into the Herald of Arclight. So Sprite is kind of breaking the disadvantage of this card, taking it away with that protection. And I guess we're hitting the deck up a little bit. It's also worth noting on the tier list that Sprite's not just tier 1. Sprite's also tier 3, I thought. Yeah, there you go. Tri-Brigade Sprite on the tier list twice, a second way to play the deck. And Tri-Brigade Sprite has been becoming more prevalent in the OCG, and that's maybe a path that the deck would be heading in Master Duel. The Sprite deck is really versatile. It could be added in multiple different decks. So interesting. Okay, 2 tier 1 decks hit so far. 2 hits for Sprite, or wait, no, actually Tearlament did not get hit. This is tier 2. Tier 2 deck, tier 1 deck. I mean, come on. Tier has to get hit. Yeah, 2 hits for Sprite, and Tearlament is better? Come on, come on, come on. Where is it? Where is it? What? That's it for Summer Limits? Empin? Empin from 3 to 1? Oh, no. So what were they playing it at? You can see here, 0. We're playing it at 1. 86% playing it at 2. Some playing it at 3. I liked going from 2 to 3 back and forth. I actually think I enjoyed it more at 3 because it would help me win the mirror match more. I'm not actually making a confession that I'm a full Andres player. I was just trying it out. Chill. The map recently went to 1. They also lost the terraforming. This deck is the reason why Pata P went to 1, which, this helps out so many rogue decks. I'm really upset about that. That's not cool. And Empid now at 1. It's a hit. It is a hit. This is a hit. 0% playing it at 1. And wow. Okay. And, they still have the Apex Avian. Does this mean they're going to start playing Snowl? I don't think so. We Snowlin. I think they're just going to chill with just 1 Empin. I think that's going to be the way. I don't think I will be trying this out for another tribute summon, or, maybe we'll just have a less of a chance to brick. Maybe start an Upstart Goblet. No, that does conflict with the E and the P. All right. Let's go to the rest. And yeah, this deck is tier 3 right now. All right, let's keep on going. And it is also an anti-fun deck, I would think, for a lot of people on the ladder. If you were to complain about a deck you're losing to, this is probably one of those decks you complain about because they completely take over your turn. And, this is a floodgate itself. It's special summon attack position monsters cannot activate. All right, let's keep on going. What? Eradicator? Epidemic virus at 3 everywhere else? Why would they do this? I actually know why. I know why. Because it's doing nothing right now. This is a preemptive hit. This is not hit because of Skull Servant and the World Champ Qualifier apparently enjoying to play this. It's because, as you can see here, Labyrinth. Labyrinth is the reason they hit this. And why would I say because of Labyrinth? Well, if you've been paying attention to my leaks, let's type YouTube. Let's go to, oh, hey, my leaks are right there. I've been leaking. And if you missed my leak, I did leak that Labyrinth is coming in the next pack. If this is not confirmation, I don't know what is, because this is the prevalent deck that would use Eradicator. But still, not more than 1. If you don't know what this card does, you tribute your Labyrinth monster, 2,500 or more attack that's dark. You look at your opponent's hand, and for the next 3 turns, and all spell and trap cards they control, you declare spell or trap. You then destroy that card type for 3 turns. It's crazy. Just completely wipe out spells for 3 turns, everything in their hand, field, also traps. If, it's not and, it's or traps. Yeah, what the? I mean, Lair of Darkness was playing 3. What? Why did they? This is a rogue deck that's like nowhere on the radar. I feel like this got unfairly hit. If I were to look at some YCS decks of Labyrinth, were they even side decking 3? I think a YCS London, I think a Vegas deck also used it. Let's see. Let's see if I could quickly get into Labyrinth. I do not want to be doing editing on this video, so hopefully one time and we good. Oh, come on. Where is it? There. Okay. No Eradicator in the main. Just one. One in the side deck. Only one. Why? I mean, were people? I don't think I was planning on playing more than one. And what about the team Las Vegas? There was a Labyrinth player here. Here. Not in the main deck. Again, just one. Why? Why did they do this? It was Konami playtesting in their office on Master Duel, and they thought more than one was going to be broken for best of one on the ladder. I just don't think so, because the deck's going to have a good way to search it. This is literally searchable with the Lady Labyrinth. Lady Labyrinth will, when a normal trap's activated, you activate this effect to set whatever normal trap you want, which would be this. So what the heck is this? What's going on, Konami? This just seems like an unnecessary hit for the Lair of Darkness deck. I feel bad for them. All 5 of them. Damn. Okay, let's keep on going. Suliak? What? Suliak to 1? That is wild. I mean, as you could see, it's legal at 3 in TCG OCG. This is an exclusive hit. No way. So let's see how often it was being played. It's being played 93% at 2, 91% at 2. So the majority at 2. There's even a mad lad playing it at just 1. And they're like, oh, okay, nothing changed with my deck. 3% playing at 1. So, the majority at 2, though. What? This seems like such a baby hit, though. Okay. There's 2 things to this. While it's on the field, you get to permanently negate a monster and trigger a Tearlament fusion. And also, if this gets milled from your deck, you then get to search for a Tearlament monster. This does drop the consistency a little bit, the random mill searching a monster. And I guess now you're going to have to, if you were not playing Heartbeat, you're now going to play Heartbeat, I'd say. Heartbeat that's the crazy thing about Tearlament. There's so many good cards in the deck that not a lot of people are playing, and they're just going to go down that path of starting to play those cards. So if we look at the popularity, a lot are already playing it, but even more will play it, because when this card is sent to the graveyard, you now could target the Tearlament trap in your grave. So instead of you would mill the Suliak and the Heartbeat. The Suliak will search a monster, then the Heartbeat will grab back the Suliak in the graveyard back to your hand, since you only have 1. And there's got to be more hits. I mean, I would bring up the full Tearlament monster list, but I do not want to spoil myself. Surely there's more hits than this. Okay. All right. What? What? Full chain? That's it? Are you kidding me? Tier list. Sprite got hit twice. Branded Despia had their main fusion hit, and your tier 2, and Suliak, like a slap on the wrist. What the heck is going on? The Tearlaments are not even in the shop anymore. You have branded support in the shop. The Sprite support is in the shop. They just got the brand new double cross on the Sprint. What is going on? No way. I mean, it's like, oh, wow, but the deck looks already messed up. It's still the best deck, though. You come on. Look at this. Rhino Heart's at 1 in OCG. Merly's at 1 in TCG and OCG. Havnus at 1 in both TCG, OCG. 1 in TCG, OCG. All these at 1 beside, the Kelbeck should have went to 1, just like Branded Fusion. Ultra rare went from 3 to 2. This could have been an ultra rare going from 2 to 1. Why? What the heck is going on here? This is wild. No way. I can't believe this. This is very, very interesting. I feel the branded was a bit undeserved. Flaundries is anti-fun. Sprite's been climbing, so I could understand it if they would have hit tier limit even further. Wow. Okay. That is something. Let's look at the full changes and what else do I have to say about this? Besides, we're going to be having a tournament this Saturday with this list. And I don't want to spoil anything, but I do have, the rest of the July pack leaks. And July pack is coming in about 20 days. So in about 20 days, the new Labyrinth deck type, the new Evil Eye deck type, and another new deck I will be leaking this Saturday. And, we'll be soon be covering the entirety of the full July pack leaks. As you know, that my past, 20, 30 leaks on my YouTube channel, they've all been correct. And DK, what about the Ninja deck? The Ninja deck is coming. It's coming. I state in the video that I did not know if it was coming with the pack that just happened. I didn't state that it was, that there was a chance it could have, but otherwise it's very likely coming in July. But even then, I can't tell you that it's definitely coming. But with the July pack, that is, I can tell you that based off my leaks, it is coming. And I do think July would be the perfect time for that to definitely come out. So you all know that. And wow. Let's see what the comments are. What are the comments about this? Are they going to be happy that the Flaundries is hit? I expect some people to be upset about branded being hit. I think Sprite players can be accepting of these hits. That's, understandable. Let's see. Whoa, absolute garbage ban list. Terrible list. What is going on? Someone at, I don't know, the Tearlaments have like a gun to Konami's head or something, but they got destroyed in, I think maybe Konami regrets slaughtering Tearlament and TCG and OCG, and they want to keep them alive until the Cash Tira. Okay, this is my theory. They want Tearlament to be the best deck until Cash Tira comes out. Straight up. They want this to be the definitive answer to Tearlament. And the main boss monster is, I'll read this part to you. Any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. And this is very easily summoned. You're going to summon this turn 1 99% of the time instead of a bricking or doing it something else. This is coming out. And this is the best way to sell Cash Tira. And instead of having the ban list be the answer to Tearlament, this has to be the answer. And, they really did not allow this to be the answer to Tearlament in the other formats because Tearlament was way too powerful. It had too much cards, but I do think that Master Duel is perfectly positioned where this will overtake Tearlament in its current state without any further hits. So, is Cash Tira in July? I can't tell you. You'll have to find out. Let's keep on going. Branded isn't even the strongest deck. Oh, yeah. Oh, yep. I knew someone would be mad, and I think rightfully mad. Right? It is a very expensive deck. Okay, the bird has been hit, so the birds are getting hit. Does Konami really hate birds? I think Konami hates reading the surveys about how much all of you hate the birds, and this will hopefully lessen the amount that you actually play against the birds. I do think Flaundry's still a very good deck, though. The only good hit on here was the Eradicator to 1, but why? I don't understand. Why is Eradicator 1 good? Are you losing a Lair of Darkness or something? Like, again, I don't think Lab is going to be playing more than 1. I do think they're going to main 1, though the TCG sided it, but we don't have side. So, they should put 1 in. I'll be playing at least 1. I mean, I can only play 1. Sprite branded flew, but barely touched Tearlaments. What are they doing? Because they like cash. They like cash money. Cash. Yes. Not with the K. Clown. I think Clown Face we meant to do. Your Empen isn't that big of a deal. Yeah, well, not often. None that we're doing well. Thank you. Let's give an upvote to you. You know what you're talking about. Thank you. Labyrinth coming? Yes, of course. Of course. Oh, there's so many comments. All right. Thank you very much. we are going to now be uploading this right now, and I'll see you this Saturday with some new leaks. All right. Thank you very much. Good night, good day, good morning. We are out.